Hey guys, I'm back, and well, we got a crate club, and this should be the talking to Adam, who's the Patreon member and channel viewer and overall cool guy, who has this sent for us. This should be the major. I guess now they have the majors. Excuse me. So this should be the major box. I guess maybe. Maybe I got that wrong. I don't know, but it's crate club. And it's here. It's been here it got here when I was on total downtime. So we're going to, I didn't even know it was here. Somebody put it under a chair. So we're going to get into Crate Club, and we're going to take a look at what is here. And this is March. Did it get here in March? I'm sure it did. March 2023. And it's a big old box. Oh, there's some looks like some cool stuff, and yep, it's got major on it. So let's get this stuff out. I see some stuff I really like, and some stuff that I'm not sure if I like or not. Crate Club does put together a good box sometimes. It's heavy stuff. So, we're going to go in order. We're going to go in order of the box. In order of the card, I apologize. So here's the supply drop for Major. Oh, wow. We just got a Kit Carson in Battle Box this month, too. So to start off with, oh, man, these are worth gold out in the field. I'm telling you. I'm going to open the package, but I'm not going to use any of the matches, just so I can show you. I talk smack about UCO sometimes. I do. But this is one of the... some UCO stuff is actually pretty damn good. And some UCO stuff is like just sort of... That's language. These... Oh man, they smell like camping. These UCO Titan matches... These are stormproof matches. These things, it's been proven, they will burn in water, in wind. They're huge. This case is completely waterproof. It comes with a striker over here, but guess what? But wait, there's more. You can replace the striker pad. It's really cool. These matches are UCO storm matches in general, or their fire starting match. You know, all of their matches. They've got Tinder matches, which are like they're triangle shaped. You guys seen them on the channel. They're fire starters, so you strike them, but they're fire starters too. UCO makes some really good fire starting stuff, and like I said, while some and this is some cottony tinder you can use, and so while some UCO stuff is just honestly like lame, their fire starting stuff is awesome. And then when you're done with the matches, you can buy refills on the matches, or you have an awesome waterproof container. Lightweight, it floats. When I'm pretty sure it floats even with the matches, because it's a hollow out plastic thing, O-rings, but I know that it does float without the matches for sure if you need to put little items in it and stuff. This is well worth the money. This is awesome. I love starting out the box with a really good item. So bam, cool. Next we've got the SOG Tactical Tomahawk. Now we got this, I remember it was, oh man, look at that. I wasn't going to open it, but since the package is all fucked anyway, this came in a barrel and blade, I believe, years ago. Years and years ago. It is, it's not a full, what do you call it, a full tang tomahawk? It's not. It's, so this is all fiberglass-ish, right? And it only goes down a certain length, but that gives you more leverage up top, and this is secured pretty well. It's not bad. I mean, this obviously is all one piece of steel, and then it goes down into the handle a little bit. It's got this metal band around here, so it's secured in, and it's got this wrapped around where, yeah. So it's got some leverage to it. It's just, it doesn't have a very big, cutting surface, but and then it's lightened up. It's not bad. It's not bad. I've used it before, and especially now if you want to practice throwing. I don't know. I've heard that these throw well. I'm not a tomahawk thrower. That is, it's an actual event in ranger school, in the best ranger competition. But I mean, it's 420, which is not great, but easy to recondition. And it comes with it's got a little sheath. I'm not going to take the sheath out because that's the whole other side. I'm going to leave it in there. Simple nylon sheath. I mean, like I said, we've seen it on the channel. You know what? I'll put a link in the video description if you want to see the full taking it out of the box and messing with it a little bit. I'll find it and put it in there. It's a simple little tomahawk. There are better ones for actual outdoor activities. I think SOG intended this one. They even call it tactical to look sort of tactical-ish, but it's actually a great rescue tool. If you have to pry things open or use a small bladed edge to get in, destroy a windshield, get into a door jam, stuff like that. I'm just going to throw that out there too. This makes a really good one because it is the fiberglass handle and the way that the head is secured in there. It's got a lot of strength. So something to think about for this one. Next, we've got a CRKT, and so this is the M12 14 SFG. Kit Carson has designed a lot of similar designs. Oh, this one has the part that I hate. That's the auto locks right there. Kit Carson has designed a lot of different versions of the basic design for CRKT. Here's why I hate this thing. This is a spring-loaded lock. You can't open it unless you hold that down. These are very easy to remove. They don't do any good. I've never accidentally opened a liner lock. All right. And I know that we have seen sometimes where a liner lock can fail. I used to do this test. I stopped doing it. Very rarely have I had a liner lock fail on me. If I have, it's usually when using it to do something stupid you're not supposed to do with them, like baton, and the shock can do it. I hate these though because then you try to and you're like ugh, and you gotta do that, and then it's just a pain in the ass. You can take this out very easily and then reassemble the knife, take it apart, take it out, and it has zero effect on the function and operation of the knife at all. It has a very nice tactical coating that's mostly non-reflective. One thing I don't like though, the VEF serrations on CRKT that they use, I just don't like them. I mean, I've grown out of, we talk about this a lot, of liking serrations. There are certain knives that need serrations. There are certain knives that just don't. And this, I guess, I don't know, I just don't like their VEF. That's what they're called, VEF serrations. But the Kit Carson line, I mean, the handle, it's all the same handle as the M16 series. I mean, and the difference between the M12 and the M16 is the blade. Very lightweight. And then this is intended to let you secure it, like you would a fixed blade, if you need to do anything. It's a hilt, but you can secure it to things, and the whole idea once upon a time was CRKT wanted to call it a folding fixed blade, and it does all that stuff. It's a good knife. It's a good knife. Not a great knife. It's a very good knife though. Even these serrated areas, if you can see, are sharpened well to the point where you can paper cut in them. I mean, it's done well. I can't deny that. Not at all. The steel on this is, I can't remember off the top of my head. Nothing cosmic. Nothing cosmic. It's just well done. It's just really well done. I don't like this style of blade either. I like a nice drop point, on a knife like this. What's next? This giant ass uncleaning kit by Chrome. Again, we're gonna have to cut this label to sort of see what's going on with the kit. Have any of you guys ever seen the movie Biggles Adventures in Time? It's a random thought. So we've got many pieces of brass rod, which is nice because a lot of these kits contain aluminum or steel, and brass is good for the inside of your barrels. It's a multi-gauge kit. Lots of different options for cleaning different gauges. You've got the standard issue toothbrush and just all sorts of jags for pushing things through, and your eyelets, and big fluffy brushes. You know, not bad. It has a lot. Plastic scrapers. I'd like to have a brass scraper, but it's got a lot in it. I don't know anything about the quality of all this though. I don't know at all. But not bad. Everything's, I don't know if you can see it, everything's labeled with the gauges and everything. Gauges and calibers for what you're doing. Not bad to have. Like I said, I don't know how it compares quality wise to other kits out there. Never hurts to have more cleaning equipment. I don't know, like I said before, I don't know about the quality of this one or anything, but maybe you guys do and can fill me in. So, but it's nice that it's travel sized. Notice there's no room in there for any kind of cleaning, CLPs, lubricants. You know, that'd be nice if they gave you at least some space for some bottles. I don't know, there it is. And then the last item, good binocs. Well, I mean, are they good? I don't know, we'll find out. Let's see. They come in a nice case. Just real quick, looking these up online, they've got a solid 4 out of 5 stars. Because I'm not really familiar with them. They smell fantastically new. Yeah, I smelled them. That's what I do. I smell things. So, you know what? I just did a very brief outside, and there's no way I'm going to get the camera to capture these, but excellent optical quality. It's got a little zoom lens for you right there. The zoom, you know, button from 10 to 30. Yeah, these I found them online for about 57 bucks. I'd say these are absolutely worth the money. Absolutely. They are made in China, but they don't try to hide it. These things are probably more clear than the Pentax ones I have, and definitely more clear than the old issue ones I still have lying around somewhere. While at first I was like, I don't know about this. And you know, Barska, that's a brand I'm not so sure about. Like, I've never really heard of. These things are good. They are, I mean, I don't have glasses on or anything looking through them. They are crystal clear. They have great zoom capability on them, and very easy to dial in your focus with. So nice piece to have. And you know what? Whether you're just going to use them for fun out and about, or bird watching, or yeah, actual observation of stuff, this is a nice set. And I think it's pretty good. Some of you are wondering, like, well, what's the point of having them? You know, in any kind of like shit hits the fan or whatever scenario. Remember, information is power, and the ability to observe another party, or I will say the enemy, from afar without them knowing you're there, always gives you the leg up. So this does have use in a number of situations. So so that's it. You know, when I saw, sometimes when I take stuff out of the box initially and I look at it, I'm like, I don't know. Especially when there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So remember, he used to get the General's box, I think, and that was a quarterly, and I think he wanted to switch to a monthly. So this is actually a step down. The major box would be a step down, if I'm remembering correctly, and it might not be, and feel free to call me a moron in the comments if I'm not. But I think this is not too bad. First of all, these are amazing. Everybody should have some of these, more than one, because they're great. Even not like in an emergency, just take these things camping or hiking. They will start your fire in any condition. I don't personally like this, but I know enough to know that it is a good quality knife. It's probably a little overpriced. A lot of CRKTs are, especially the Kit Carson series, but it's a solid knife. Not the greatest knife, but it's a solid knife. I have one from 2012 that still is solid, has needed no maintenance besides the occasional blade sharpening, you know, and it's mechanically perfect, like the day I got it. This thing has uses besides just chop, chop, chop. It's a good solid tomahawk if you need one. And like I said, it's got some other uses. It will, I mentioned as a rescue tool. It's also classified information destruction tool. I should do a whole video on the classified information, the classified equipment destruction axe one day. It's a really cool little thing. And these binoculars are really good quality. You know, you never know when you might need something like this. So I opened the box and I was at first ready to say, cleaning kit, I'm not so sure about. Again, I don't know anything about the quality, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. You can use it on virtually all your calibers and gauges. I think that it'd be nice if it had, you know what, even if it had spaces with empty bottles that you could fill with your particular liquids that you use. I think that's one thing that's missing, that it would be great to have, but it is what it is. So there we go. So I'm grateful to Adam for letting us take a look at this stuff. I'd love to know what you guys think, especially if, you know, like I said, when there's a brand that I'm not familiar with, I love it when people can chime in the comments with their personal experience, because that helps educate me. And believe me, I've said this before, the amount of stuff that I don't know is a mountain, and the amount of stuff that I do know in comparison is a little tiny hill. I love learning more, and I never learn more than when you guys teach me stuff. I learn so much. So please share your knowledge in the comments, especially of the things that I'm not so familiar with, because I love to learn from you guys. I love when people tell me that they learn from me, but not as much as when I learn from you. So anyway, thanks. Let's hear your thoughts and feelings on this month's box. And remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll be back again real soon.